Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. In this video I'm covering the couple of the updates and news in regards to Escape from Tarkov, being the Prewipe event has started, and they also released a picture on a key that had a durability. So guys, without further ado, let's crack straight into it. The Battlestate Games released an image of a key that had durability, and it was named in Russian, so no one knew exactly what it says. It didn't speak Russian at least, and it came out a few hours later that it was the marked key. They stated that it's going to be only for the marked key, and even though it says 1 of 5, doesn't mean it's going to only be 5 uses. So this could mean multiple things, like you have a chance of reducing durability per each use, or maybe they'll change the number from 1 to 5 to a lot more, and we just don't really know. Now, this change was actually brought up a long time ago in a podcast. I don't remember which one specifically, and I can't find it. I had a quick look, but they did say that they're going to add lockpicking and also key durability. Now, a lot of people back then were still a little bit upset at the fact that keys shouldn't really have durability, but I think at least this is going to be some sort of trial. I've stated my comments as, and I still agree with this, is if they increase the tier of loot in the room. So at the moment, if you go into the marked room, you're probably sitting around 5 to 10% chance to getting anything good. I did 100 marked room runs, and let's say about 10 of those runs was actually something really noteworthy, being either a key tool, a docs case, or a weapons case. And you know, if they have stuff like that in there, maybe say 50% of the times, it will actually make the key have a lot more value. So I can actually see if they did increase the value of loot, so it's a lot of the time, like almost like a safe, like a proper safe, not just like one in Tarkov, whereas like you get in there, it's actually going to be a pretty good chance to have something epic, you know? So if they go down that path and they do add key durability to specific keys throughout the game, I think it is an interesting concept. A lot of people are outraged saying, this is not realism. And I'm like, the game's not real. It's an immersive game, guys. It's really fun. It's really enjoyable. It's really frustrating at times, but it's definitely not realistic. There's some aspects that are realistic, and it's more realistic than the majority of games out there. But it's just a really immersive game. And I think you got to remember the gameisms comes first to make sure it's enjoyable for us. And then trying to keep as many of those realistic aspects to keep the game more of on the mill sim, you know, strategy kind of path than just being an arcade game, which is fair, and that's in their vision. I think at the moment we just need to wait and see what actually comes out of this. There was posts on Reddit from Nikita saying that there's going to be changes to the loot table as well. So overall, we'll just have to wait and see, but hopefully this is a good change, and people are going to enjoy it. It does start moving away from people being able to just constantly run to the same room and loot it and disconnect and all that kind of stuff. If they do actually put a value on the keys where, you know, if you were to run there, open up the room, get the loot, disconnect, and you do that 5 times, let's just go with 5 for now, and the key wears out of durability, then you have to go buy another key. So it's not just like you can just keep doing it over and over again. There needs to be some sort of, let's say, value to the key added to make it so it's worthwhile. Now, the other thing is the pre-wipe event has started, and there has been 4 noted events that are going to be happening over the next few days, probably about a week. Currently, there is the Raiders on every map replacing all the scavs, which is what's going on right now. I've actually put out a challenge that if anyone can get 100,000 XP raid with it recorded, I'm going to give a prize out too. So hopefully you guys can do that. It'd be really cool. If you get close to it, make sure you go put it up on the Twitter post that I've done anyway. I don't know what the prize is yet. I'm going to think of something cool. But yeah, hopefully you guys can get amongst that. After that, they're going to do an economy event, which is they're going to wipe all the traders. No traders will be selling anything, but Fence will have some basic items. They did this last wipe. It was an interesting one. A lot of people complained about it, but it did put a lot of focus onto how much ammo you use, what you find in a raid. It pretty much made it that everything you got from the game was found in raid. There was no real traders besides like your basic meds. After that, it's going to be the secure container event. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like Raiders and then the economy event with the Raiders, and then after that is going to be the economy event with the Raiders and the secure container event all at the same time. Guess we'll have to wait and see with that one. But yeah, the added secure container event, you will not be able to put anything into your container during a raid. So whatever you've got in there at the start, like your meds, your keys, you can use all them. Take it out, you won't be able to put it back in. And if you find anything in the raid, you won't be able to extract with it until you won't be able to put it in your container and then use it as a secure spot. You'll have to extract to be able to keep it. And then finally, they're going to have the Raiders back on. Everything else and above will be off. And all the loyalty levels will be unlocked. Items will be unlimited and super cheap. Usually it's about 1% of the cost. I'll tell you right now, if it does do the way they've done it in the past, you can buy stuff like thermal scopes and then sell them back as rubles, and you can make unlimited money that way because buying euros is cheap. You can use the euros to buy the thermal sites, you sell them back for rubles, and you just do like an unlimited like resell that way. If it doesn't work, if there's a specific other item that works instead, you should be able to do that pretty quickly and you'll figure it out and you'll have unlimited money. But everything's usually around the 1% mark. So get excited about that. So guys, to finish up this video, there's a fair few things going to be coming out over the next few days with the events. The pre-wipe will also have the patch notes released at some point. I will be doing a podcast with Deadly Slob if we can organize a time. We're going to go over all the patch notes, talk about them, discuss them, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'll post that video up on YouTube, and hopefully we'll hear something later in the week or start of next week to the exact date of the wipe. My guess at the moment would be about 7 days. Usually pre-wipe events go for about that, so maybe next Thursday. So guys, to finish up the video, thanks for watching another video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for future content. I do stream on Twitch 7 days a week, but for the next 3 or 4 days, I'm actually in Melbourne at Pax Australia. If you are at PAX, make sure you find me. Say good day. I've got a heap of free merch to give out if you guys are keen on that. You can find where I am each day on my Twitter. But there, you got any Tarkov questions, feel free to hit me on my live stream or down in the comments below. And lastly, I'll see you next time. We are the plebs of Tarkov. We are the plebs of Tarkov.